Delaware's transit service, moving forward.
Coming up tonight, will we soon have another alternative to burial or cremation? We'll tell you about it. Plus, new details in the death of a Wilmington toddler. And who will headline the Delaware State Fair this year? We'll have the names coming up. Those stories and much more straight ahead tonight on DETV News. Good evening and welcome to DETV News. I'm Matt Ford. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Making headlines today, Delawareans may soon have another alternative to burial or cremation after death. A bill to allow composting of human bodies passed the Delaware State House on a 37-2 vote on Tuesday. Chief Sponsor Representative Sean Lynn, a Dover Democrat, called the practice a gentle, respectful, and environmentally friendly death care option. Human composting, also called natural organic reduction, is a process that accelerates the natural process of turning a body into soil. It is currently legal in several states, and legislation has been introduced in more than a dozen other states. The process involves placing the body in a large tank with straw and other natural materials for about a month. Supporters say the process requires less energy than cremation and does not release harmful chemicals into the air. The bill now heads to the Delaware Senate for its consideration. Staying in Legislative Hall, a bill to change state tax brackets failed to make it out of committee this week. The House Revenue and Finance Committee split along party lines on House Bill number 233, sponsored by Majority Leader Mike Ramone, a Newark Republican. The bill would have raised the minimum income subject to income tax from $2,000 to $2,500 and collapsed the state's 6 income tax brackets down to 3. Ramone said the bill would give every resident some tax relief, but Democrats who dominate the committee questioned the loss of revenue to the state. Analysts estimate the new structure would cost the state general fund about $190 million in its first year, and then about $479 million in the second full year of implementation. And a former Democratic state senator has thrown his name into the ring for U.S. Senate seat currently held by Tom Carper, who, as you know, has announced his retirement. Anesthesiologist Dr. Mike Katz has announced his campaign today, Wednesday. The former senator for the 4th District has switched his affiliation to the Independent Party and was nominated by the group in the summer of 2023. At its convention, Katz is the only candidate officially on file with the State Department of Elections for the Senate seat, although both Democrat Lisa Blunt Rochester and Republican Eric Hansen have also declared for the race. And more than 30 tenants were relocated from their homes this week after the city declared Herring Manor apartment complex on North Market Street unfit for habitation. Lack of heat and hot water were the reasons the City Department of License and Inspections directed the building owners to immediately find alternative housing until the repairs can be made. The apartments are managed by AJPC Property Management, and tenants' monthly rents are subsidized by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, which is cooperating with the city and assisting with the relocation of residents. The 41-unit complex has a recent history of problems with the heating and hot water systems. After management was unable to permanently fix the problem, the city brought in a private contractor who told city officials the system needs a complete overhaul. It was not immediately known how long the repairs will take. City officials say fines will be imposed if those repairs are not made in a timely fashion. And horrifying new details have emerged in the case of a Connecticut man facing charges that he killed his girlfriend's 22-month-old daughter last year in Wilmington. 30-year-old Timothy Olszewski is now also charged with raping the toddler. Few details were provided in the indictment made public just last week, but the document did claim that he intentionally engaged in sexual intercourse with the child sometime between December 1st, 2022 and March 1st, when police were called to a Wilmington apartment in reference to CPR in progress involving a child. The little girl did later die that day. Olszewski was arraigned on the new charge this Tuesday when his bail was increased to $2.5 million cash bail. He currently remains at Howard R. Young Correctional Institution. And police are investigating several vehicle break-ins in the Claymont area. Police said the incidents happened Tuesday morning in the Darley Green community and at the Naaman's Woodstream Garden and Woodacre apartments. Police say items were stolen from several vehicles there, some of which had also damaged car windows. Authorities are asking anyone with information or surveillance footage connected to the crimes to please contact Detective Fitzgerald of the Criminal Investigations Unit. They're seen at the email address at the bottom of your screen. And a major drug bust as 3 men are facing multiple drug charges. State police arrested the men, all from Sussex County, after executing search warrants at 2 Seaford homes. The search warrants revealed crack cocaine, heroin, ammunition, and over $28,000 in suspected drug proceeds. 12 people were detained, 6 arrested for misdemeanors, while Ayers, Dugazan, and Dessen, seen here, faced felony charges. Ayers was held on a $63,800 cash bond. Dessen was released on his own recognizance, and Dugazan was initially released but later committed on a $15,000 cash bond for violating probation. And Delaware State Police arrested a 34-year-old New Jersey man for felony theft of fuel at a local Wawa. It was at the Wawa in Newcastle. Kelvin Brand was allegedly caught with Wawa fuel containers holding $1,700 worth of diesel fuel and a device which is installed in the pump and registers actually a much lower sale of fuel. Brand allegedly paid less than $20 for all the fuel that was found in his van. Multiple Wawa gas stations have reported these devices being used to steal the fuel. He was charged with felony shoplifting, possession of burglar tools, and conspiracy. He was committed to jail on a $14,000 secured bond. And an electrical malfunction in the back of a parked medic unit sparked a fire that destroyed a vehicle and damaged a second one. The state fire marshal's office says it happened at the Sussex County EMS station on Broadkill Road in Milton on Monday. Firefighters arrived to find the SUV and the carport under which it was parked engulfed in flames. Damage there was estimated at around $100,000. And an 85-year-old man was injured in a house fire just this afternoon on Wednesday in the 1700 block of West 14th Street in Wilmington's Trolley Square neighborhood. That's according to Newcastle County paramedics. Wilmington Fire Department responded shortly after 2 p.m. to the home and rescued the man and his dog from the blaze. The man was taken to the hospital with life-threatening burns. That's according to paramedics. There was no word on the dog's condition as of yet. The state fire marshal's office is investigating the cause of this blaze. And new housing units in Northwest Dover moved closer to construction this week with approval from the Planning and Zoning Commissions. Plans for Stonebrook East on the northeast corner of McKee and Denny's Road include just over 100 townhomes and 138 apartments, while Walker Road Apartments has 48 units. Stonebrook will total 241 units on nearly 46 acres of land. Proposed amenities include a clubhouse, a swimming pool, basketball court, playground, and walking trails. Walker Road Apartments will include 3 buildings with 24 units on each of nearly 7 acres of land. The City Planning Office must confirm that all requirements are met in the final site plans, and then applicants can apply for work permits to begin the construction there. And staying in Dover, a proposed change to handicap parking eligibility requirements has sparked some debate. Dover City Councilman Fred Neal proposes restricting additional handicap parking spots on public streets for disabled individuals with existing parking options like driveways, citing complaints of spot exploitation. Well, Councilman Brian Lewis expresses some skepticism, highlighting citywide concerns and questioning ADA compliance. Neal defends the proposal, emphasizing collaboration with ADA coordinators. Some residents who rely on handicap parking are expressing their reservations. In a recent meeting that was held, the proposal was deferred to the Public Works Department to gather more data on city handicap parking. We'll certainly keep you posted there. And before we leave you tonight, the music lineup is taking shape for the Delaware State Fair when it returns this summer, Thursday, July 18th to Saturday, July 27th. Organizers announced just this week that country artist Brantley Gilbert, pop icon Rick Springfield, and rap legend Ludacris will headline. Tickets will go on sale noon on this Friday, January 26th, while most of the others will go on sale next Friday. That'll be February 2nd. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's edition of DETV News. Be sure to like and follow us across your favorite social media platform anytime. And for a look at what's happening around our great state of Delaware, head to our website. That's detvch.com. With tonight's news, I'm Matt Ford. I'll see you again right here tomorrow.